Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. I just like to share a movie review of the documentary I was honored to see the other night about Ronnie James Dio. Dio, Never Say Die. And I thought the documentary was really good. Um, as a lifelong fan of heavy metal and a fan of Ronnie James Dio's music, I thought it was a beautiful closure to his life and a beautiful chapter to an amazing career that he had. And my thoughts is that he began his music career in the 1950s, long before metal, and when Elvis Presley and Buddy, and when that artists like Elvis Presley, uh, rockers like that, and uh, and Chuck Berry, rockers like that ruled the charts, and Ronnie started his music then when rock and roll was uh, the early years of rock and roll pre Beatlemania uh, rock music, and and uh, and just to hear his how he started in the 50s, going all the way up to his time, the British invasion, the mid to late 60s, and then the heavy metal era, which will define Ronnie's sound and the man who we all know and love, the genre of music that will make him an icon. Uh, uh, Heavy metal went from when he began Elf to all going getting into Rainbow through his connections with Deep Purple and Black Sabbath, his solo career, um, and the hard times, the rise of grunge music, and the fact that he kept making music during that time, and also during the time of the whole glam metal peak. uh, Ronnie, kept doing his thing. And my favorite part of the documentary, my favorite part was the part of the charity organization, a charity event song that he did for Africa called Hearing Aid. And I thought that was my favorite part of the documentary, that he organized the whole hearing aid thing, and that the fact that he according to his wife Wendy, his widow, he got rejected to perform for uh, We Are the World, for USA, for Africa, because Dio and his people were called dirty metal people, according to Wendy in the documentary. And yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's just so ridiculous. And but Ronnie, held his own and decided to do a charity concert of his own, charity song of his own, not concert, a charity song. And he got who's who of metal artists together of that time, and it turned out to be the most amazing. According to Eddie Trunk, who is Dio's closest friends, like he said in the documentary, it was awesome. And yeah, it was, and to this day, it's one of my favorite charity songs. By the way, "We Are the World" is not my favorite. I'm not a fan of pop music. I like some of it, but not a lot. But when it comes to my love of heavy metal and metal music, I always be playing that song. K represents not only a good cause, for not only for my people in Africa, but also for metal and being a fan. And it's one of my favorite charity songs of all time. In the night, in the heat of the cold, look at the stars above. Yes. Yeah, and yeah, my favorites. So so the documentary I saw on YouTube, and I thought it was really well done. They didn't really cover a whole lot, unfortunately. Uh Dio's son wasn't mentioned, or his previous wife prior to Wendy didn't get a mention, but I think they did the best that they could with this documentary, and I thought Wendy spoke very well about Ronnie and their relationship and love story. It actually inspires me to have a heavy metal love story of my own, similar to Ozzy and Sharon, and I thought it was very sweet. And Lita Ford, I thought, she was great in it. She looked great, and she spoke to Ronnie so well. And yeah, the ending part got me a little bit. Yeah, I almost choked because it was really hard, and I never had the opportunity to meet him in person or see him live in person, unfortunately. But the documentary was great. I enjoyed watching it, and I canceled everything just to see that. And it's one of my in one of my links on YouTube, and so watch it now because it won't be on YouTube forever, and I pray they don't take it down. But YouTube copyright infringement, all that crap. But I enjoyed the documentary. I thought it was great, and yeah, it's good closure for Ronnie's legacy for sure. So for more, write your comments below, share your thoughts, and I see you guys. This is the last video of this year. And I just want to say a very happy New Year's Eve to all the metal heads out there. Keep rocking, keep celebrating the music, and I see you guys around next year. Take care. I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye bye everyone, and take care.